The Congressman Lungren has serious problems because just the way that the people were talking at this meeting, and that the Congress is out of control in the sense that it just won't appropriate money for social services that are needed. It wants to destroy the safety net under the middle class and the poor. That education is becoming a luxury that only the very most wealthy can afford to receive. Medical care is almost non-existent for many people, especially veterans that do have service-connected disabilities that are routinely ignored for years and years, just like the World War I vets.
But I'm saying, like Wall Street makes millions off of that.
But do you know what? Just as Wall Street made millions off of that, if you really think about conversations that you had at various times, there were people with better judgment that says, eventually, that is going to catch up with us. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right?
All right.
But so many of us bought into this, unless you have this house, unless you have these cars, unless you have these designer bags, you were nobody. We lost touch with our worth as human beings without all of that, and we bought into that.
Well, yeah. A lot of people did.
Too many. Didn't make any difference whether we had to have 3, 4, or 5 jobs to support it.
Okay. Well, it seems like, like you really think things out.
Not as well as I wished I could, and I do have a copy of the Federalist Papers, and I do have a copy of the Constitution of the United States. I do have a copy of the California Constitution. I didn't ask any questions. I came in to learn, and one of the questions that's come up these days about this debt ceiling has to do with the 14th Amendment. When I heard that, I thought, 14th Amendment? That gave us the right to vote, although my ancestors fought long and hard after that. That was not touched upon, okay? But I was listening for our relationship because it was news to me. But it just let me know that there's so much I don't know. I don't think of things as well as I should. But I am saying, sooner or later, some of this is bound to catch up with us. Let's be honest now. Just like the discourse in Washington right now is a blame game. I was happy to hear Lungren say, this mess that we're in, this economic challenge that we're in, is a long history, and I get so frustrated when I hear people taking this attitude, oh, it's President Obama, it's President, huh?
No.
This stuff has been going long before him, and I was happy to hear him acknowledge that. All right? It has been, and it was bound to catch up with him. But you see, people don't want to be adults and have, as he talk about in an adult conversation. What we want to do is throw out some labels, demonize it, blame you, and everything is okay. No, it's adult time for all of us. It's adult time for all of us, and I think we have to realize that. And all of these goods that we have, it didn't satisfy.
All right. My name's Autumn Thomas. I'm a student, full-time, and a tutor. I'm out here protesting because all throughout my life I've been told that politicians are supposed to work for people who put them in office. They're supposed to represent their different districts, etc. And they're supposed to put plans into action and bring revenue back to those districts. Our politicians have failed us, especially people like myself, who are in school expecting to graduate and get a job. We cannot go forward with these people impeding everything that we're trying to do. If our politicians are not listening to what we're saying, and they're not respecting our views, they're too busy trying to do what the corporations, like pharmaceutical companies, insurance companies, and big names like McDonald's and AT&T want, it's just going to be bad for everyone, period. When money's being diverted for the sake of scientific research for things like weapons, medicine, that's going to be used to make money off of people like me, it's only hurting this country. And I guess this is all I can really say. Sorry, it's poorly worded. I'm upset. I'm on the verge of trying to graduate, but I can't because classes are being cut. Yet here our state is spending $15.1+ billion on prisons and cutting classes at my school. It's very upsetting, and like I said, when you're upset, it's hard to put things into the right words. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.